welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a butterfly makeup look which has been going around everywhere and I am completely obsessed with it. I am going to show you guys how to do it. It looks very complicated but it's not too difficult. There is a little bit of precision involved but I think we can do it, guys. So before we begin, don't forget to click the subscribe button down below and ring the notification bell so you are notified every single time I upload, and we are going to get straight on into the video. So I'm going to use a black gel liner just because it's super black and super creamy and quite easy like to glide onto the eyes, if that makes sense. You could also use a liquid liner, whatever you prefer to work with. This is the MAC Black Track Gel Liner, and I'm going to take it on a really small angle brush. This is the Anastasia Brow Brush, it's number 7, and we're just going to roughly create the shape of the butterfly. So we're going to start like on the inner corner and just roughly create the shape. So we want to get like a winged out shape. So we're going to go like curved here, and then just past the tail of the eyebrow we're going to wing it upwards. So it doesn't matter if this is super rough because it's just a guideline and we are going to go over it later. So we're going to wing that out, then bring it down to kind of meet the corner of the eye like so, and then look for the center of the eye and just start drawing a line downwards. Again, I'm doing this super roughly, and then from this outer corner here, we are gonna curve it around. I have already got my base on, as you can probably tell, just because we are going like onto the skin. But if you make a mess, don't worry because we are gonna clean it up later. I'm going in with the cotton bud to just clean up a little bit. So once you've got the guideline on, we want to go in with the eyeshadow. So this depends on your preference, whichever color butterfly you want to do, you do it. So I'm going to use the Jaclyn Hill Morphe Volume 2 palette. What's new? Nothing really. I'm going to do, I think, a pink, orange and yellow butterfly. So the first shade I'm going to take is Tipsy Girl, which is like a hot pink, this one here. And on a flat brush, I'm going to pack that onto the inner third of the eye. I'm using that black line as a guideline of where to stop. To pack it on, it doesn't need to be very clean or anything. It can be as messy as you want. I'm gonna do one eye on camera and then the other one later, just to save some time. Then again onto the inner third of the lower portion, and I am getting quite a bit of fallout. You could do your base afterwards, it might actually be a little bit easier, but hopefully we can clean this up later. And then I'm gonna go in with orange. This is My Man from the Jaclyn Hill palette, and on the same brush, like I'm so lazy, I'm just gonna take the same brush, just pack that on to the middle portion, so like the second third, 2/3 of the lid. Try to blend that into the pink, just using swiping motions back and forth, and also on the bottom half. These shadows are just so pigmented and so bright, that's why I always like to use them for colourful looks. So I'm sorry if you're bored of seeing this palette, but hopefully a lot of you already have it, so at least if you would like to create this look, it will be quite doable. Okay, so we've got the pink and the orange, and now we're gonna go for a yellow on the outer portion. So this is the shade No Joke, the yellow one, and for this I'm actually going to change brushes just because it's lighter than the other two shades, so I don't want it to get mixed in. Just putting that on the outer corner, all the bits that we left blank, just filling in. It's like, you know, color in the lines. Then to intensify the shades, just go back in. I'm going in with the orange and the yellow simultaneously, just so we create a nice ombre kind of blend. Doesn't need to be too blended either because we're gonna draw some black lines onto the lid and it will kind of just get covered up anyway. Oh gosh. So we've got that on, and now I just want to perfect the outer line. I want to make it a little bit thicker so we can draw white dots on it later, and I want to make it like a bit more crisp and clean. So taking that black liner on the Anastasia brush, we're just gonna go over the line. I've done that. I prefer working with a winged liner brush, but you could also do that just with a liquid liner, like with the brush tip one by NYX. I'm actually going to use this one to draw the little veins of the butterfly because the brush tip is so thin. It makes it really easy to draw really thin, precise lines. But I love how black this black track gel liner is. It's much more black than the liquid liner because it can kind of crack and get a little bit patchy if you use a lot. So now we're going to start drawing the veins. As I said, I'm using the NYX matte black liquid liner, and I'm just going to draw like little squiggly lines. Excuse my face while I do this. I have like wrinkly under eyes, so I have to go like this to kind of get rid of the wrinkles. So that is one line. You want to make it kind of curved at the bottom, so you want to draw two little lines this way, and that will give a curved effect. So you want them to be fat at the bottom and thin at the top. Like so. And then the top pattern, you can kind of do it however you want. I think I'm gonna go for like a little 3 shape like this. And you want to make the lines quite thick because we are going to go in with white dots. So you need to have space to do those dots. And then I'm just connecting the middle up to the wing. I'm just like, I don't know, kind of doing this randomly. I think I'm going to do like another 3 shape, but like not a 3 but 3 squiggle. Then I'm just going where the curve is, I'm like gonna draw 2 little lines up like so. No, it looks like a spider web, doesn't it? But just kind of like doing random patterns. And then I'm gonna kind of like elongate this one onto the eyelid. Also draw one up here. And another one, maybe like connecting this to the eyelid, draw a curve, connecting, I'm trying to anyway, connecting the top line to the bottom one, and then another one up here. Oh, okay, too much. And then while I'm here, I'm just going to line the upper lash line just to prepare for falsies later. Kind of looks super random right now, but when we add the white dots, it will really come together. So I'm taking the NYX white liquid liner and I'm just going to draw random dots all along the outer edge of the butterfly, like on that black line there, like literally just stamping my brush on, and be as random as you want. I want to make some big ones and some small ones. Doesn't that just look like a butterfly now? Like before it just looked like a hot mess, but now we actually have a butterfly, more or less. I'm literally just putting this wherever I've got the black, trying to make them as round as possible, but obviously it doesn't really matter because the butterfly spots are going to be super random anyway. They're not all going to be the same shape or the same size. So it doesn't really matter. You don't need to be precise. And that is basically it. I think I'm quite happy with that. Just going to add some black liner to the waterline, kind of connect it up on the outer corner. We just elongate that inner corner there. As you can probably see, I've got quite a lot of fallout over here, so I'm gonna wipe that off and like redo the foundation just in this area. And what I'm gonna do now is do the other eye, then we're just gonna apply mascara and lashes, and we will basically be done. So I'll be back in a second. Does anyone else's hand look like this when they do a makeup look? I use it as my palette. Oh gosh. Okay, so I put lash glue on my false lashes, and now I'm gonna do lips. So I think I'm gonna go for a pinky nude, and I'm gonna line the lips with the MAC Subculture lip pencil. And the liquid lipstick I'm gonna use is Anastasia Beverly Hills, Pure Hollywood. I've been loving this recently. This used to be my favorite lip color. I love it. I feel like that looks good because we've got so much colour on the eyes. I just wanted like something very neutral and not too much. Time to apply those lashes. They are by a brand called Moulac, which is, I think, only available in Italy. I'm not sure, but it's super cute, this brand. It came in like this nice packaging, and these are in the style Flirty. Okay, let's give this a go. They actually went on so easily. Wow, that was like one of the easiest lash applications I have done in my entire life. Okay guys, I think we are done. We are done with the butterfly look. I kind of love how it turned out. Here is what the eyes are looking like up close. Please ignore this lash. I don't know what happened. When I take it off, I'll like twist it back around again. But I love how the butterflies turned out. I think they're super cute. It kind of looks like I'm going to a kid's party or something. I could get a new job as like a kid's face painter. But I love it. I think it's so pretty. I really love this trend. It's so beautiful. So I hope you guys like this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and click the subscribe button down below and leave me a comment because I love speaking to you guys. And thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.